Hello everyone, welcome to Technia TV. I, Mansi Chopra, faculty of BA department from Technia Institute of Advanced Studies, is going to deliver a lecture on digital democracy. E-democracy, also known as digital democracy or internet democracy, incorporates 21st century information and communication technology to promote democracy. It is a form of government in which all adult citizens are presumed to be eligible to participate equally in the proposal development and creation of laws. E-democracy encompasses social, economic and cultural conditions that enable the free and equal practice of political self-determination. The spread of free information through the internet has encouraged freedom and human development. The internet is used for promoting human rights including free speech, religion, expression, peaceful assembly, government accountability and the right of knowledge and understanding that the support democracy. An e-democracy process has been recently proposed in a scientific article for solving a question that has crucial importance for all humans in 21st century. The internet educates people on democracy, helping people to stay up to date with what is happening in their government. Online advertising is becoming more popular for political candidates and groups' opinion on propositions. The internet is the first place that most people look for information and often the only place that they look. The reason for this, and especially for younger voters, is that it is easy and reliable when used correctly, thus lowering an individual's workload. This gives the user a sense of instant gratification that is crucial in the era of multitasking on computers. If the information is not easy to find, then most people will not look for it. Because the internet is so user friendly, people are more likely to research and get involved in politics. The internet allows people to express their opinions about the government through an allies anonymously and judgment free. Since a person can express himself anonymously and from the comfort of his own home, the internet gives incentive for people to participate in the government. Because of the number of people who use the internet, a person who puts his idea on a high traffic website is capable of having influence over a large number of people. The internet enables citizens to get and post information about politicians, and it allows those politicians to get advice from the people in larger numbers. The collective decision making and problem solving gives more power to the citizens and helps politicians make decisions faster. This creates a more productive society that can handle problems faster and more efficiently. E-democracy offers greater electronic community access to political process and policy choices. E-democracy development is connected to complex internal factors such as political norms and citizen pressures, and in general to the particular model of democracy implemented. E-democracy is therefore highly influenced by both internal factors to a country and by the external factors of standard innovation and diffusion theory. People are pressuring their public officials to adopt more policies that other states or countries have regarding information and news about their government online. People have all the government information at their fingertips and easy access to contact their government officials. In this new generation where internet and networking rule of everyone's daily lives, it is more convenient that people can be informed of the government and policies through this form of communication. E-democracy is made possible through its role in relevancy of participation, the social construction of inclusiveness, sensitivity to individuals, and flexibility in participation. The internet provides a sense of relevancy in participation through allowing everyone's voice to be heard and expressed. A structure of social inclusion is also provided through a wide variety of internet sites, groups, and social networks, all representing different viewpoints and ideas. Sensitivity to the individual's need is also accomplished through the ability to express individual opinions publicly and rapidly. Finally, the internet is an extremely flexible area of participation. It is low in cost and widely available to the public. Through these four directions, e-democracy and the implementation of the internet are able to play an active role in societal change. However, the e-democratic process is hindered by the digital divide between active participants and those who do not participate in electronic communities. In order to attract people to get involved in online consultations and to discuss, the government most responds to people and actively demonstrate that there is a relationship between the citizens' engagement and policy outcome. It is also important that people are able to become involved in the process at a time and place that is convenient to them, but when their opinions will count. The government will need to ensure that the structures are in place to deal with increased participation. In order to ensure these issues are debated in a democratic, inclusive, tolerant, and productive way, the role that internet diaries and representative organizations may play should be considered. In order to strengthen the effectiveness of the existing legal rights of access to information held by public authorities, citizens should have the right to effective public deliberation and modernization. I hope you understand the topic e-democracy. For more videos, please like and subscribe Technia TV. Thank you.